Yeah, probably. You want to just get the snatch out the back of the car.
My name's Jarrod May, refrigeration mechanic from Seaford, Victoria, and we're in Walkerville.
We had a bit of a mishap with Jarrod's boat. Jarrod thought he might turn it into some sort of spa bath jacuzzi, just fill it full of water.
We can talk about that. We managed to, probably put about 500 litres, maybe more, maybe 1,000 litres in the back of the boat. And we had the fuel tank, the battery, the lot under the water. Oh, I wasn't too stressed. It was just water. I'd rather that than bin it on the rocks here.
Yeah, Jarrod didn't faze him, eh? I would have been crying, but it was, nah, it's all right. It's only water and sand, and it's no big deal. He was unreal.
But hey, that's part of the fun of beach launching.
Mate, it's just unbelievable. It's about 2 hours from Melbourne. You feel like you're 100 miles from anywhere, and just the fishing and the diving here is just fantastic. The clarity of the water is normally unreal. Yeah, it's just got everything. I've been coming here a long time and wanted to organise a boys' trip away. That's why we're here. Fishing and diving. Yeah, just try and get a whole heap of big feed and cook it up with the boys.
Down with my mate Stewie Buckingham from Outboard Spares. He's running a 1450 Explorer himself. Yeah, a bit neater than mine.
Oh, look, Jarrod's boat. I feel sorry for him, really. Mine's a lot better. Yeah, so here at Walkerville, we just drive down onto the beach. Sand's nice and hard. And just on the low tide, protected by the rocks, you can just drop the boat straight in, pull it out, and yeah, off you go.
I got the Stabicraft, got it for the safety, stability, and basically the usability.
The thing I really liked about the Stabicraft was it's aluminium, so you can really, knock the thing around a bit. You don't have to worry about gel coat or chipping paint or whatever. And secondly, having that stability at rest was a massive thing. I like casting lures. When I'm diving, I want something that's a stable platform to dive, out of, get back into.
Being able to do what we did today, run 25k across to the Glennies in pretty shit conditions and back.
Who doesn't want to try that? Who doesn't want to look back and go, oh, remember that time we went to the Glennies and we were punching into this 4 metre swell? And that's something you think, man, it's priceless. And that's why we got these boats. So you can do those trips and you know that you're going to get there and you're going to get back. You might get there slowly or you might come back slowly, but you're going to get there and back in one piece. Yeah,
so the construction of these things is, I can't fault it. It's tough, it's strong, it's quiet as well. Yeah, well, the foam-filled pontoons, they take a lot of that banging out of when you're crashing into a head-on sea.
Just unreal. I've been in a lot of alloy boats and tinnies and glass boats, and for an aluminium tiller steer, they're very hard to beat.
A side-on or a trailing sea, just open it up and then go as hard as you want, because the way they ride and handle is really good.
Yeah, so on mine I've got a 40 horsepower 3-cylinder Merc tiller, 4-stroke EFI, and it just performs fantastic. There's a few good things about the tiller. One is that it takes up no room in the boat. You've got no rigging, got no steering to fail or fault or service, got no control cables to change. And then if you decide you want to get more horsepower or change your motor, you literally undo 4 bolts, lift it off, put the next one on, and away you go. They're just really easy.
I'm running the Yamaha F40 4-stroke. Yeah, I've gone through a couple of props to get it where I want it, but it's going well now. It's doing about 28 knots, just myself, sort of minimal gear. And today loaded up with 3 guys, plus camera gear, fishing gear, ice, a few beers. And we're still pushing 25 knots through some pretty ordinary conditions. So today I think we did roughly, probably the best part of 60 Ks today and we only use probably 30 litres. Yeah, fuel economy in these things is, yeah, pretty unbelievable. Yeah, it's just a brilliant outboard.
And then from the gunnels up, you've got storage all through the sides, which means I can just lay all my tackle through there, spear gun and fins on the other side. Just everything seems to have a place. It's a self-draining deck, so they've got the duck bills, so if you do cop a wave over, it drains out.
They're just two rubber flaps that just swing like a spare dick, basically, out in the water. The reason for getting this boat was to keep it fairly basic, fairly user-friendly. So I'm basically just running Minn Kota up the front, Garmin 95S UHD sounder. Basically with the electronics in this thing, basically the only things that are wired in is the sounder and the bilge pump. And that was just to keep it simple, less wiring through the boat, less switches.
I put a Hummingbird sounder on a 9-inch helix, that's really good. That's about it, nothing too crazy. One thing I did get was a Minn Kota bracket or trolley motor bracket on the front. So between the two boats, that's probably the main difference between the two.
So Steve from Steve's Custom Welding made a custom Minn Kota mount. When I ordered the boat, I didn't have one on it. Oh, the Minn Kota, so I love the Minn Kota. I've never had one before and I don't reckon I'll have another tinny or open boat without one.
You know, you get on a patch of fish and you can just spot lock that and stay on them, or, you know, move across if they shift.
And they work brilliantly, I love them. The old Steve's Custom Welding snapper racks. And these are brilliant. I actually think this is the best feature of the boat, for me personally, with all my snapper fishing and whiting and things like that.
I actually haven't done, apart from then obviously the Merc, but apart from that, I haven't done a lot on it yet. It doesn't need a lot of stuff. Like straight out of the box, these things are just equipped with just about everything you need.
Well, what I add to this is I want to put a live bait tank. I want to work out the best spot to put the tank and obviously have it removable. And a bigger bilge when I fill it with water again on retrieval.